Hey guys, Andy from Addicted to Ships and Trips here. Welcome to this cruise review on board Sun Princess. We'll take a look at dining, entertainment and much more. Let's start then by talking about the dining on board. Whether that be complimentary dining in the main dining room or the eatery, otherwise known as the buffet on board, to the Princess Plus casual dining options and specialty restaurants. The quality of food was pretty darn good. If you don't have a reserved early or late dining option, then you will be assigned to Eclipse main dining room, where you can just show up and be seated as soon as a table becomes available. The quality of food in both Princess Plus venues, those are Alfredo's and also O'Malley's Irish Pub, were both pretty good too, and the specialty dining that I enjoyed on board in both Love by Brito and also Spellbound was superb. The experience left a little bit to be desired, but I will cover that in my focus on that venue itself. Let's talk about my accommodation on board. Now, to start with, my room attendant was absolutely superb. I don't think I've ever met such a friendly, bubbly, smiley room attendant in all of my life. The room, it was pretty spacious for an inside. It had all of the mod cons, as well as USB charging points. It also had USB-C, so that's really handy, and those are both either side of the bed and also at the desk area. The double closet was full length. There was plenty of shelving and drawer space available as well. My only slight issues were that for such a new ship, she is showing quite obvious signs of wear very early in her reign. If you take a look at this around the mirror in the bathroom, you can see that the mirror is wearing away at the bottom. Now, obviously, this didn't affect me using it whatsoever. It just took me by surprise, that's all. And another slight problem which took a few days to get sorted was there did seem to be problems with the drainage in the shower. So for my first 3 days, I was stood in about 6 inches worth of water. The bottom part of the shower filled up to the rim and in some cases overflowed. There was also an odd damp smell in the bathroom at all times. Otherwise though, very impressed with the room, and also I must point out this is the most comfortable bed I have ever slept in at sea. It was just like lying on a marshmallow. It was a soft hug every evening. The entertainment I would describe as pretty good, but not superb. There were some good shows in Princess Arena. There were comedians available in Princess Live. You had many acts that were on in the atrium. My only disappointment is there weren't really any shows in the dome. There was an ABBA party one evening, but unless you booked it way in advance, there was no way you were getting in. But there were no aerial acts or that type of thing that I would expect to see in the dome. So yeah, a little bit disappointed by that, but overall pretty good entertainment. As I say, not superb, but it wasn't disappointing. The Wi-Fi on board was pretty good. I had the one device. Now, unlike some cruise lines, you can switch out the devices if you want to. So I had my cell phone or mobile phone and my laptop, and I was very easily able to switch between the two. If you, though, want to have more than one device to connect it, maybe you're traveling as a couple or a family or friends, then you can buy a 4-device package instead. But I never had any connectivity issues throughout the cruise. I was able to do everything that I wanted to do. There was none of the lag that you do sometimes experience on ships. It was pretty speedy, pretty responsive. Yeah, thumbs up for me on that one. Now let's talk about Spellbound by Magic Castle. This is the restaurant on board, included magic at the bar. You have close-up magic tricks, and then you also have a private magic show as well. You start with a meal, and this is within Sanctuary. This is the suite only restaurant. So you dine in a sealed off section of Sanctuary Restaurant. It is a really superb tasting menu. This part of the experience was highly worth it. I really do recommend this taster menu. However, once you go into the venue, that's the bit that for me left a lot to be desired. The close-up magic at the bar was, I would say, average at best. I was led to believe that we were able to film that part. I understood that there was no filming in the main private room, but I was led to believe that there was filming at the bar. Unfortunately, that turned out to be not true. It does make me wonder whether they don't want it to be filmed because they're worried that it will get online just how bad it is. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst magic I've ever seen, but is it $149 worth? Not by a long shot. And then you go into the main room. Was that better? Yes it was. But was it brilliant? No. You are entitled to unlimited cocktails within your entry fee. So if you do like a drink, then for you, it may well be worth it. But I was buying into an experience, and for me, that wasn't the experience I was thinking I was going to get. And lastly, let's then talk about Princess Plus. So you get 2 premium desserts included. Those were spectacular, by the way. There is a lot to them, but they are pretty tasty. You're also entitled to get the drinks, so you can have 15 drinks per day, priced up to $15 per drink. Now this is just the alcoholic beverages that are capped at 15. Any coffees, sodas, waters, etc., including juices, are not capped at all. You're also entitled to 2 classes per cruise, so that may be yoga, a step class, etc. within the fitness area. It also includes your Wi-Fi, which I've spoken about. It includes the gratuities, so you don't have to worry about the daily charge showing up on your account. And then also you get your casual dining. Now on Sun Princess, those venues are Alfredo's Pizzeria and also O'Malley's Irish Pub. I found Alfredo's my favourite. The pizza was very, very tasty. The venue is right on the edge of the glass sphere, so you've got some great views out to sea as well. O'Malley's wasn't quite as good. The food, I would say, was okay. It wasn't horrible, just wasn't quite as good as Alfredo's. But if you don't have Princess Plus and you want to dine there, then I believe you pay $14.99 and that gets you 1 starter, 1 entree and 1 dessert. Would I do Princess Plus again? Yeah, I think I actually would. For what you get, I think it's pretty good value. For me, I always get the Wi-Fi on board. I always pay the gratuities. So those 2 alone, if you add the value of those 2 together, it doesn't leave that much extra on top. And then you also get the drinks package as well. So do you have any questions about Sun Princess? Do you have a cruise coming up and want to know about a particular venue or event? Then do get in touch. Drop your comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're the first to be notified when new content drops. If you enjoyed, then do give me a like, and there's plenty more Sun Princess content available and to come. So in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next upload. Bye now.